So, guys, have you ever wondered what businesses you can start with only 1,000 shillings? Well, before we begin, let's be realistic. A lot of people online will tell you that you can start a certain business with 1,000 shillings, but when you sit down and calculate the cost of oil, sugar, packaging, and charcoal, or even transport, you quickly realize that this business actually require much more. So today we are looking at businesses that can genuinely start with 1,000 shillings or less. Not services or, nothing, no services, just the business itself. So number one in my list is the chapati business. With about 2 kgs of flour, 1 liter of cooking oil, and some salt, you can get started with less than 500 shillings. Assuming that you already have the cooking sauce, that is like jiko, gas, that is the assumption, right? And number two, which is another thing that I know most of you know, but you've never really thought about it, and that is the mandazi business. You'll only need flour, sugar, oil, and baking powder. That will cost you around another 500 to 600 shillings. This one is the most practical one because it gives you time to go to. You can do it from the house if you have the network meaning you have your colleagues, you know, people who will want them, and you talk to them. But also if you are not shy and it's a legal thing, ensure it's legal, you go to the roadside and start making your chapati. Well, if you're not very good in cooking, I have another business for you. That is the screen protector business. You know, in River Road, you can go for your screen business for to buy them. They are sold at basically 50 shillings to 80 shillings, depending on the type of screen protector you buy. And mainly they are sold, these are screen protectors, the same screen protectors are sold at around 100 to 250 shillings. Again, of course, depending on the quality and the type and the size of your phone. So coming up at are we at number four? Yeah, I guess number four. It is the pen business. You know what? These are pen business like the Obama business biros. You buy them at around 190 where I stay, but also you are the most expensive person I've had. They are selling it around 220, and these are around uh 200, I mean 20 bigs, around 20 to I think 24 pence inside, and that means you are going to make a good amount of money. Around, if you buy it at 190, you're going to make around 50 shillings, and if you buy it at 220, of course, depending on where you're selling it, you can even decide to sell at 15 bob or even 10 shillings. You still make your cut over there. Another, at number six, it's the socks business. Guys, the socks in Isili are being sold at around 15 shillings, and they're sold at the street at around 50 bob or 40 bob, depending. So when you calculate your transport, the amount of transport you've used, you're going to find you've gotten a good amount of cash. Another one, if you're good in the kitchen, again, we go to popcorn business. You know, popcorns are sold at around 70 shillings. And when you make them, uh, if you make popcorns, you're going to come up with around uh, five five packets, and you sell it at 50 shillings. You see the half kg packet, you sell it at 50 shillings, that you're going to make around 250. And yeah, and the popcorn business, luckily it's not perishable like the rest, the other mandazi and chapati, so it takes a long time. And this one is basically having your network, because I think I'm talking to comrades. So you're going to have your network, you're going to talk to your friends, your work, not your workmates, your friends. You're going to talk to people, and talk to them and say, you know what, I do sell popcorn. So in case you feel like you want popcorn, uh, I can bring it to you. And you decide to pimp them. You can decide to sell the plain popcorns at a particular money, probably 50. If someone wants caramel popcorns or spiced popcorns, you can even sell it at 70 bob, and you make your good cut, right? So another business, of course, it's the groundnut business again. You can do it the way you've done the popcorn business. You can do coated, you can do plain, you know, and depending on the amount you bought, because you know, 2 kg tin is sold at around, let's say, 400 shillings, and you can come up with, package them in little for 20 bob, 10 bob, 20 bob, 10 bob, and you get at around 1,000 shillings, and you make your kill that are around half. I mean, you make 100% profit if you're smart. Uh-huh. So again, another business is the pencil business, right? The pencil business. The pencil business, you buy pencil at around 80 shillings a packet, which of 12, and you sell them at around 10 bob each. So that's around 40 bob. So if you have uh also the whole 1,000 bob, you can buy a crate of soda, which is sold at around 780, and sell it at 50 shillings each. A crate of soda has around to 40, I mean 24 pieces. So you do your calculation and you find you're making a good profit. So let me know in the comment section, are the businesses that you can think of that are, you can start with only 1,000 shillings. Guys, remember also, as I said, or if you've not watched my previous videos, I've mentioned that these businesses are quite minimal in profit, so it will need a lot of discipline. So next time I'm going to talk to you guys about things to observe when you start this very small capital business, because 1,000 shillings, I've done a business that you can start with 200 shillings. I've done business with you that you can start with 1,000 shillings. So know that you're making very minimal profit. You have to be very disciplined. Know that you're starting a business and you're planning to build an empire, not start eating, eating the money when it's that small. So I'm going to let you know things you're going to observe when doing this business, for this business to succeed and become bigger and bigger and bigger. Let me know in the comment section, what are your thoughts. If you have any other ideas on the business you can start with only 1,000 shillings, let me know on the comment section. Thank you so much for joining in. As always, my name is Kiki, and I mind your business as you mind mine. Goodbye for now.